Hey guys, Kings Island fanboy here. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at what Kings Island is redoing to Retrack the Beast. We got some photos leaked of it. Well, today we're just going to be taking a look at some of those pictures, going over what they're doing, and how I think it will affect the ride experience. So in this first image here, we got a picture of the Beast's first drop. Now what they've done here is they completely ripped all of the track off of that first drop. I don't know if they'll be reprofiling it by making it steeper or what they're doing, if they're just going to put new track on it. Personally, I hope they just put a little bit new track on it, because the Beast drop is already one of the most exciting drops ever. But I guess if they make it a little bit steeper, it can make the ride a little more thrilling. But overall, I don't think it will affect the ride that much. The drop really wasn't that rough to begin with. It was kind of the bottom out of the drop and the turn after that. But the first drop itself really wasn't that rough, so I'm not quite sure why they're retracking the drop. But hopefully they can actually be able to remove the trim brakes on the drop. If they do reprofile it in a way where it could do less wear and tear on the track, maybe they'll be able to remove it and we'll get some trimless Beast. But that's just a hope that that's just a hope. But I doubt they'll actually do that. Now, the next picture we got here is of the turn after the first drop. This is part of the ride that actually was quite rough, but the terrain did stay kind of planted to the track, so it didn't shake around too much. But it was quite rough with some bumpy parts. Personally, I've made this clear before, I love the roughness of the Beast. I think it gives the ride so much character, and that's kind of, it's the part about the Beast. It is the Beast. If you hear a ride called, the Beast, expect a out-of-control crazy ride. But here we are, they're just going and retracking the first turn of of the Beast. I think it'll just make it a little bit more smoother. I don't think it'll affect the ride again too much. Again, this was kind of just a minor part of the ride. I think I like other parts of the ride a lot more than this one turn. But hopefully it'll just be a little bit more enjoyable. I'm kind of being skeptical on how this whole retrack is going. Personally, again, I love the roughness of the Beast. I think if they took it all away, it would heavily downgrade the ride. But they are doing it to please the general public that come to the park that aren't coaster enthusiasts, that don't like rough rides. They want smooth rides, smooth, graceful rides like Banshee, Diamondback, and Orion. That's why those rides are so popular. So they're just trying to smooth it out, try to get that ridership up. I mean, Beast already has one of the highest riderships in the park. But again, they're just doing this retracking just to make it a little bit more enjoyable, because the Beast this year, over the 2022 season, had a lot of issues with the roughness of the ride. It was down for extended periods of time, I believe 2 times over the summer, for different track-related reasons. And each time when it reopened, we saw a different part of the track that got replaced. So that's what they're doing here, is they're just going ahead and doing all this. So hopefully, again, with this, it'll make it smoother. Hopefully it doesn't ruin the ride. And hopefully it will give the ride just a little bit more uptime, where they don't have to go in and retrack these major sections of ride. And here in this picture, we have the biggest part of the ride that they are redoing. When I saw this picture, I was in total shock. This is completely crazy to me. They have completely removed the entrance to the double helix on the second drop, and on the second turn into the helix. They completely removed that. It is completely gone. The supports are gone. The track is gone. It is literally just an empty space. The track completely ends. There's no supports, no nothing. So this picture really put me in shock when I first saw it, which really has me thinking here, are they going to be reprofiling like this entire thing, make it steeper, change the banking, or are they changing how the turn goes into the helix? What are they doing with this particular part of the ride where they have to remove all of these supports? Because if it was just a simple retracking, they would keep the supports but just put new track on it, because that's what we saw with Racer. They removed a little bit of supports. They kind of moved the bents up and down a little bit, but we never saw a complete removal of the supports. But here on Beast, we do. So what they're doing here is something very major. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. It's obviously to improve the ride experience. I don't think they're going to remove the double helix. They're obviously going to keep it. It's the best part of the ride. But again, I don't really know what they're doing here. Maybe reprofiling it, maybe just retracking it, adding, just obviously to improve, again, the ride experience. So I'm really intrigued to see how this will feel. This will definitely be the first ride I want to get on when Kings Island opens for the 2022 season. So I'm just really intrigued to see what they're doing with this. I'm gonna keep you guys updated if anything else comes out about the Beast Retrack. Of course, when it gets officially announced, I will bring that news to you guys. But right now, nothing's been officially nothing's been officially announced. These pictures of the Beast aerial shots just come from Height and Imagery. You can find them on Instagram and YouTube. I'll thank them for posting these images up on their social medias. But yeah, when something does get officially announced, I'll bring that to you guys. Hopefully get a little bit more information about that. But as of now, we have no information about the Beast Retrack. Obviously, except, just to make the ride a little bit smoother. But I'll keep you guys updated. Once again, I want to hear what you guys think about this Retrack down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.